Alright, here's barn update. You can see it looks a hell of a lot different. Got my solar hooked up. Slowly moving stuff out. Trying to get ready for winter, so just storing stuff elsewhere. Got the A-frame up for these pigs, so they got a solid place for this winter. We're getting really close to being ready for winter. We're working on a smoker. I just ordered a bunch of salt and a bunch of other stuff for the smoking and curing of the meat pigs we are going to take. I added this 55-gallon water. Might as well get a look at that. Doodah, what are you doing? So here's that, and it does have a slow drip, so it's just dripping into the bucket so nothing gets wasted. And there's only 2 pigs out here now because we moved the other 3. So she's a little more happy with less pigs around. Mommy's get antsy quick over nothing. You can hear her, she's already pissed off. So move that through here. Take a look back into the barn. Peace. It's nice having the pigs closer too. It's easier to show them more affection and attention. So up there you can see the pool noodles. That's what I was talking about in the last video. That was my idea. Luckily it worked. So I cut right down the center of them and put them underneath the plastic. I also shimmed it with bubble wrap at the top there to tighten it even more. And then there's bubble wrap all the way down these to help tighten. And I do have more pool noodles left if I do need them to tighten the plastic further. But from the last video, and I'll go out to this other side real quick just so you can see from that same angle you were looking last time when I showed you. Now I can even step up on this one. So now there's way less sag in the plastic. And I nailed up about as high as I could reach. Some are 3 feet, some are 4 feet, some are less. But I nailed up as high as I could reach. And then I don't know if I had this installed before, but we'll just walk in this way because that's how we're going to set it up. Now we're over here at the solar setup. And I got my tunes right here, so I might play the radio for the pigs too. But so tunes are right there. That's simple. Everything's set up in here. So this is also my lighting. That's here. And there's a light there, and then one up there and one underneath. So 3 lights. It lights it up enough at night to see. Here's the first stall for the pig. This will be one single mother miniature pig, so they don't need a huge area. It's not going to be the best, but they'll have a place to sleep, a place to crap, and a place to eat, and that's all really a pig needs. And a lot of our mini pigs are really quite clean about being in a small space. So if you have pigs that treat it like that, the kitchen, the crapper, and the sleeping quarters, you'll do pretty good, and the pigs will be happy. But over here, this will be, we're thinking 2 pigs will house in here, which is a bigger space, but 2 pigs. And the last mothers that we just had farrowed well together, so that might be for them. Here's a look at what will be the hayloft. So it's in. Talked about that on the camera too last time, so I'm just trying to give you updates. We moved this inside so I can store more grain in that and bring it out as needed. Right here I'm fermenting my liquids for my pig food. And I did add some pig mash to it. You can actually see it in here. Right there, the color changes, or over here, there's a silt layer right there. I first started trying to do the mash in this, both solids and liquids, and I found out really quick that even stirring it, you don't get an even mix. So what I've been doing is, here's my pig mash right here. I'll dump the pig mash into a 5-gallon bucket, and then I'll open that valve really quick, and it'll stir it all up for me instantly. And that creates a slop. Very quick, very efficient. And I have 2 more 1,000-pound bags here under this. I'm really hoping we got a better angle for the snow this year with those noodles under the plastic pushing it up. And when the wind blows, you can see a little bit of a wave, which I want to keep to hopefully help that snow get pushed off. It'll be a little bit of a force on the snow to help wiggle it off. If I'm lucky, that's the plan. As long as this thing sheds snow, I'll be hitting a home run with this. It'll work for winter, and for how quick it was, well worth the time I put in. We got a camera out here right now, just because yesterday we left, pig got out, and she was obviously in the pig mash. So if that ever happens again, or happens through winter when they're actually in here, we'll know what's happening. So this is a big update. Obviously it didn't happen overnight. We've been at it for a few days, a few weeks, whatever it's been. Got little to no internet here, so it's really hard to update anything. It took almost a full 24 hours to upload my last video. But looking good, and it's efficient right now. This is kind of what I wanted. I wanted the food, the liquid, all in the same place. Another thing is it heats up really well. I haven't sealed this side in yet, but after getting this half wall on right here, I found out that I'm going to need more windows. That's why the greenhouse is loaded with windows. It has way more than it needs, and it almost needs more when it's full tilt summer. So over here we'll have 2 doors possibly, or at least 1 door, and then 2 big windows, maybe more. And then I haven't quite figured out where the stalls are going to go. I might move that and bring that over and then add a stall there. I got to lay it out to get as many pigs in here as I can. That's the main reason why this is here, and I started with this one and worked around what's here. This is the solar, so I need a little walking space here. I got the flip switch for the power, so that needs to be there for my lights. And technically I could add wire. I thought about doing it right here, so you walk right in, you flip the switch. That's probably what I'll do in the future. I'll just add to those 2 lines. It's just 2 wires, and I'll get that done. Probably switch that around. But it's looking good, feeling good, and it's been nice to have this. This is all covered, so you can see I got crap all over the place in here, but I don't have to worry about rain. So that was the biggest thing. We got the roof on it. We got it capped in the first video. Then I was able to put this loft in because it was capped. Here's a little bit more detail on this. Got the mega beam pinched in between, like I told you I was going to do. Ratchet strapped it to the other beam on both sides, and then nailed this big bastard in, and also nailed in to the big beam up there from the bottom. So it's in there pretty good. And then we did a support in the middle right here. This is just clearly a log, a pine log for the support. We're running out of lumber, so we're gonna have to get creative from here on out. More pallets are gonna be needed, but that's a good look. Here's that light. Once again, water, both of the foods. Everything's stacked up nice here. Looks pretty damn good.